Hello everyone, welcome back to more Terra Mystica. It's time for my faction selection in... Where the heck is my mouse? Over here. In my Player 2 game. Player 1 in this game chose a faction. And you may recall, if you watched the previous video where I kind of previewed the setups before, without waiting for the players ahead of me. In this game, this is the one that I thought witches would be excellent for. And the player ahead of me picked Darklings, so I'm pretty sure that I'm just going to pick witches here. I don't even mind being friends with Darklings. We'll fight a little bit over blue, but I'm sure we can work something out, right? Like, you guys can have these three, I'll take these four. We'll all be great friends. Maybe if engineers or dwarves are in the game, I'll have to reevaluate that, because then E8 might be under threat, but they don't really want E8 that badly if I'm already on F8, right? Because especially not if Darklings are here. I don't know, like where, like, because then even getting to F6 is hard. Like, where are they going to go from E8? I guess they can go through E7 as easily as F7. So maybe they have this section all dug out. Still, F8 seems like a very promising starting tile for witches. And I don't even mind losing the race to F7 if Darklings settle here. So that seems pretty great. I can ship to here someday or bridge there if it's in some dire emergency needed for a town. I'd rather ship there, and I don't know. This is not a realistic town. There's no way, like, Chaos Magicians are going to do me the favor of going here, right? What's the endgame scoring? It's clusters, right? Yeah. The rulebook calls this outpost, if you remember the Fire and Ice rulebook video. But Snellman calls it clusters, which I think players often do. Oh no, the rulebook doesn't call that outposts. Outposts is on the edges. Settlements is what they call clusters, which is just absolutely the worst name, especially because, like, if you've ever played this game with real pieces, the pieces look exactly like Settlers of Catan pieces, the dwelling and trading post pieces. They're the same. Now, okay, they don't have temples or sanctuaries or strongholds in Settlers of Catan, but I remember when I first played this game, I had a heck of a time with dwellings because I kept calling them settlements, because that's what the piece with that shape means in Settlers of Catan, which I was familiar with at the time. So that they would choose to introduce a thing called a settlement with a different meaning just seems outrageous to me. But ultimately, of course, not all that important. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, how could I pick anything but witches here, right? I want to build a temple in round 1 anyway. I would love to try to get my stronghold here, as I discussed. That would be amazing. I'm not sure what bonus tiles would be necessary to do that. Maybe I should work that out. Like, let's, do I, wait, how do I have this set up to... Oh, it works. Great. Okay, so maybe Emacs is not the best place to do calculations, but, like, what does it cost as witches to build a stronghold, right? It costs, like, 4 workers plus 6 coins, right? Let me just open up their faction board to double check. Yeah, it's 6 coins for both of their big buildings. Okay, so this is a stronghold, and if you need another trading post, that's 2 workers and 3 coins. And you need a temple, which is 2 workers plus 5 coins, and you want another trading post to get that temple, which is 2 workers and 3 coins. So if you did nothing but build a temple and then a stronghold, which seems ill-advised, you would be paying 10 workers and what is this? 17 coins? Every dwelling that you build in the first round is worker neutral but costs 2 coins. So can we come up with 10 workers in 2 rounds before we even start thinking about the coins? Because we're pretty close on coins, right? We just need 2 extra, which is easy to find, assuming you don't spend any power, but that seems unlikely. We won't be getting any coins from the cults unless we take the priest bonus tile. But then we're not getting any workers from this bonus tile, which, let's be realistic, we weren't getting that anyway, right? Yeah. Like, so someone's probably taking the spade in the first round, which would be, I would be thrilled to get the spade. A lot of these bonus tiles are productive, right? Like, this would be very useful. It would let me basically build a dwelling for free in this plan, right? Costs a worker, but I'm getting it back from the dwelling income. Costs 2 coins, but I'm getting it back from the spade bonus tile. And it gives me the dig, which is super valuable, of course. So I don't think we would get this, but if we did, that would be useful. And the priest gives us 2 coins into the calculation, and also a bit of power, right? 3 power, because we go from 2 up to 5. And it lets us threaten, really, to actually get 8 air, which would be insane. But I don't know where I'm coming up with the workers, right? I need 10 workers, and if I'm building a temple in round 1, then I only have 2 worker income. That's 8. And any dwellings I build cancel out, remember. So I mean, that means all I need is the Sanctuary Stronghold pass tile to get my workers up to snuff, right? I'd like a way to manage a dig on round 1. But that would cost power. I'd have enough after sending a priest to air. But okay, so let's look at a line, right? Turn 1, we have 15 coins, 6 workers, 1 priest. And 570. Oops, where's the slash? There it is. 70 power, right? And we build TP, and we have left. I know this is like, is this really a faction selection video? Sort of. It's important for me to figure out, like, if this witches plan is at all realistic. I think witches are still good anyway, but knowing I can do this would let me just stop worrying about anything else. I don't know. How realistic is it that I'll get the Sanctuary Stronghold tile in round 1 also? Like, I'm not sure, actually. I might be able to pass at an opportune time if I'm going to be taking the priest action and a couple upgrades and maybe a power action for a dig if I can. 12 coins, 4 workers, 1p, 5, 7, 0. Now we get a temple, and we're taking Earth 1, so we're not gaining any power from this. We have 7 coins, 2 workers, 1 priest, still 5, 7, 0. Oh, you guys can't see this, pardon me. I forgot I had switched back to the browser for a moment there. So this is what our like what I imagine the plan kind of looking like. In the first, this is just the natural opening, and I'm just like counting it out is all. We haven't done any funny business yet. Now, suppose, yeah, now I send a priest to air, and I have 7 coins, 2 workers, 0 priests, but my power has increased by 3, so I'm at 2, 10, 0. So I hit space too many times. Now we take Act 5? Let's just say dig. And we have 7 coins, 2 workers, 0 priests, and we burnt 4, so we're at 6, 2, 0. Not very happy about burning 4 for just action 5. But I think getting some extra workers is pretty cool. I just want to find out like if I have enough power to do all this, right? We build a dwelling. We're down to 5 coins, 1 worker, 0 priests, 6, 2, 0. We pass. Let's say we can get bonus 6. That would be great. That's my dream, right? I want to know if like even if I'm dreaming, can I make this happen? And so what's my income? Well, in coins, it's 2 because I sent a priest, so I'm at 7 coins. Workers, I have 2 dwellings, so that's 3 worker income, but I have 2 more for my bonus tile. So that's 6, right? Did I somehow miscount the number of workers required? It seems like I don't even need the bonus tile to have enough workers here. Right? Okay. So the number of workers that I got was 1 for being witches, 1 for the dwelling that I didn't upgrade, 1 for the dwelling that I built. That's 3. Yeah, so even if I don't get bonus 6, I have 4 workers. Right? So let's say I get some other bonus tile. Like, I get no bonus, just pass nothing. I have this, which is enough to build my stronghold already. Oh no, because I need the trading post. That's what I'm missing. Okay. Right, so if I take the trading post, I'm now down to just 4 coins, 2 workers, 1 priest, and 6, 2, 0. So at this point, I'm short 2 coins, and I'm short 2 workers. I have to somehow come up with both of those from having gotten enough leech in the previous couple rounds. It's pretty hard to imagine, isn't it? Like, how much leech are we asking for here? I mean, I can get 2 more power by sending a priest somewhere if I want. But the amount of extra power that I need is 2 for coins, which means I have to gain 4 power to be able to spend 2. And I also need 4 more power, which means I need to gain 8, right? So I need to have gotten 8, 12 minus the 2 I started with. I need to get 10 leech in the first 7 turns. And also get all the power actions I wanted. And the pass tile I wanted. It doesn't seem very likely, right? Now, I don't strictly need all of this, right? If I decline to take the dig, I'll have this whole plan going, but 1 fewer dwelling. And 2 more coins. So I can make up the coins that way, actually. Which means I only need 6 leech if I'm not going to take this dig. And a bit less because I can send a priest to air or something. Although it's a bit sad to send it to air, getting me to 7. But, like, is it worth skipping the dig? I think it is. Because... it's just like action 5 is not that great. So let's say I erase this. I'm giving myself back 2 coins and putting myself at 210-0 again, right? Wait a minute. Also, where did I get these 2 coins from? My priest. Okay, got it. So I erase this. I'm at 9 here. And 6 here. And now it's sort of easy to, like, Act 3 to be at 6 coins, 4 workers, 1 priest, burning 4 to get myself to 6-2-0. Right? And we get the stronghold. And it's a real bummer to pass with 2 workers in round 1. And it also means it's pretty hard to get the stronghold pass tile, isn't it? Which I do need. Yeah. I have to take, like, exactly 4 actions and then pass and hope that bonus 6 is in the supply at that time. Which it might be. But probably whoever has bonus 6 is taking a few actions. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe all they're doing is, like, upgrading to a stronghold and then passing or something, or a sanctuary. I don't know. Or a couple temples and then a couple trading posts and a couple temples if they're, like, cultists or something. Or maybe they're chaos magicians. And they just buy, like... Yeah, it could happen. And I think it would be an alright opening. Because it gets my stronghold... I give up some economy by not building that dwelling. But it lets me... get out my stronghold, which is producing not just a worker, but like a worker and 2 coins and 2 power and flying, right? So I think that would be a good way, because remember, sorry, I got confused there and I paused. I stopped the recording instead of switching windows. So now I have to edit that together. Boo. Oh well. For you guys, it's already happened. Because remember that this is like a pretty econ focused, I don't know, there's good rewards for building a high econ, I think. the witch's stronghold produces a lot of workers, a lot of econ. So I don't know. I feel like we could do it. I'll have to reevaluate the plan once I see what everyone else has done, but the point is that my idea of being witches and trying to get temple and then stronghold is not impossible. It might not be good, and it might not work, but I do see it as like a possibility here. Like, I don't think you should build a trading post here just for coins. I think if you're doing it, you should be trying to get a stronghold, probably. I don't know. Maybe I'm bad. Huh. Anyway, I think we're just going to pick witches, so let's do that. I love the air income. I love the late town. I love having Darklings as a neighbor. Well, love is a strong word. I'm happy with it. I probably wouldn't mind a late sanctuary for Fire 2, which, by the way, gives you workers, so... And it might score a town in round 5, but hopefully I can arrange things so that the other 2 towns don't get finished till round 6. Yeah, alright, let's set up witches. Okay, well, we're playing witches twice already in this season, which is a bit... Oh, in my player 4 game, someone picked a player 1. Or did I already know that? Was this the one where someone picked mermaids already? Oh, I'm a little. I think the one we just played, the one we just looked at, is the one where nobody had picked anything yet. The others already had player 1 done, and this is the one that didn't have player 1, and that's why I couldn't pick a faction yet. Okay, well, witches, huh? I guess it's going to be that kind of a season. Maybe a revisit of the second season of Terra Mystica Tournament. My second season in Terra Mystica Tournament, where I played Darklings 3 times and Nomads once. Maybe I'll have 3 Witches games. We shall see. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this little faction selection / early game planning session. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.